Okay, guys, we are doing the 1980 NLDS with, I took a lot of liberties here, but with the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Houston Astros, the classic Houston Astros with J.R. Richard. And I took a lot of liberties here, so let me go over this just real quick. I think with the Phillies, I actually didn't have to make almost any changes. I remember Mike Schmidt on third base. I remember Greg LUZINSKI at left field, Pete Rose on that game at first base. My memory's faulty. It's a long time ago, but I do believe I remember Manny Trio, Gary Maddox, and of course I remember Larry Bowa and Bob Boone. I think I remember, and of course Steve Carlton I remember. And okay, now let's go into the Astros. This is absolutely wrong. A lot of liberties. So number one is on second base, I believe was Joe Morgan. I do not believe it was Billy Doran. I don't think so. Right field was Terry Poole. Third base, I believe, was Denny Walling. I think the next year or 2 years later, whatever, Phil Garner came in from the Pirates. And then Craig Reynolds. Center field was Cesar Cedeno. Yeah, it was definitely Cesar Cedeno. And left field was Jose Cruz. The catcher was Alan Ashby, I believe. Dickie Thon was not Dickie Thon. Dickie Thon was either Art Howe or it was Enos Cabell. And I think it was Enos Cabell. And I believe the starting pitcher was Nolan Ryan. So we are going to look at this game and relive it. One other liberty I took is that game was in the Astrodome. This game does not have the Astrodome. It doesn't have Riverfront Stadium either for the Cincinnati Reds. So those are great stadiums that I would love, but this game is good enough. They do a great job. But if they ever make the Astrodome, believe me, I will be playing in the Astrodome. Yeah. So I took a liberty and I actually put this game, I put us as the away team, which is incorrect. And I put us in the Metrodome because it was the closest looking thing they had the game to a dome. And I wanted to be in a dome. Look at that. Is that Joe Sambito? No, that's Jose Cruz and Mike Schmidt. That's so funny. That is so funny. And
Carlton, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment.
Let's see if that looks like Steve Carlton.
This guy has three.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
And if he has all of them working, he has
okay, Bill Doran, like I said, this should be Joe Morgan. Hey, that actually does look like Bill Doran. I remember I met an Astro a couple years ago named Gerald Young. He played around 80, 88, 89, 87. And, oh, you know what? I'm playing on the wrong team again. I'm about to switch this.
And now this.
Let me go ahead and team select here. I want to be the Astros.
This is as well as he's behind
okay, there we go. There we go. I am using the exact same uniforms of that day.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
All right, Steve Carlton versus Joe Morgan, I guess in theory. I don't remember the batting order, to tell you the truth. There we go.
In the air to right field. McBride sprinting after it. He's there and records the first
and there's
down.
Pete Rose down at the bottom of the screen. He definitely played third base. He was a utility man, so he could play a lot. Okay, here we go. Bill Doran, Terry Poole, Denny Walling, Craig Reynolds, Kevin Bass, which was Cesar Cedeno. Oh no, yeah, it was Cesar Cedeno. Jose Cruz, Alan Ashby, correct. Dickie Thon, which was Enos Cabell, and Nolan Ryan, I believe, started that game.
Now at the plate, Terry
I didn't Google it. I'm just going on
opportunity
memory. I thought it'd be a lot more fun just to give you the real memory of a human than to become a Google king. I'm not a Google king. Oh no! I got on top of the ball.
But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Alright. I didn't look to see if that looked like him. We are playing a 3-inning game.
The 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's Terry Poole. Yeah, you know, with haven't seen Terry Poole in a while, so I can picture Art Howe. Oh, why did I swing?
Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
That's not
I can
an
picture
at-bat.
people like Ken Forsh. If you say Larry Durker, I'll have to think about it for a while. But if you say like Terry Poole, if you show me a picture, of course I can. But on complete recollection without a reminder, I can't remember exactly what he looked like. So long ago since they're on the team. Oh, okay, Denny Walling.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody
Okay,
on.
Denny Walling was on third base in this game from what I remember. Once again, the 1980 NLDS when we were in the National League.
Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground.
I don't think it's cool for us to switch. Oh, there's Mike Schmidt.
Side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score.
He was my original.
Nolan Ryan gets the start for Houston in this one.
Mike Schmidt was my original. Here comes Pete Rose. He was in my original fantasy baseball. Was Mike Schmidt? He didn't perform too well. He was okay. He got hits.
One of the best strikeout pitchers in the game of baseball right now.
0-1 the count.
They got that batting
Into the
stance right.
lineup, here comes the 0-1.
He did. I don't remember him moving the bat quite that much, but maybe.
Foul ball, strike two. Ready with the 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in.
They got Nolan Ryan's high leg kick. Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
It's even back at 2-2.
What am I doing?
3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch.
Okay, let's do a curveball in the zone.
With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Hard hit to first. He'll take it to the bag.
Pete Rose, you're out.
Gone here to start the home first. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable.
Just from memory, I think that lineup, not the order, but I think the lineup is absolutely correct. I don't know. Some of these old roster, I go into this thing called like roster vault, and I load these rosters. I'm not creating these rosters myself. If I created them, I'd get every player right, but it must take forever. I don't know how they do it, but they must be.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the
Oh,
dirt.
Bake McBride. I am trying to win this game. I'm treating it like a playoff game. No.
Is in pursuit.
Jose Cruz.
Catch in the corner.
All right, Jose.
The third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Digging in, Mike Schmidt. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Okay, if your name is Jose, you got a lot of responsibility. Jose Cruz, Jose Urquidy, Jose Altuve.
Down the left field line, but this will be foul.
That definitely looks like Mike Schmidt.
The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high and deep out.
Unbelievable.
Looking
Unbelievable.
And that one is gone.
Crap. Dang. I wanted to win this game.
And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Oh, man. We lost the game in real life, just to let you know, which is...
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really
Greg LUZINSKI recognized him right off. They did a really good job. That looks just like him.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball.
Yeah, same body type, same height. Husky guy.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a
Nolan
pitch
Ryan
like that
kind
to
of
this
looks
guy,
like
you
him,
have to make sure
but
it's up
LUZINSKI is
above
almost
like
spot
that.
on.
He can't do a whole
Jose
lot
Cruz
with
is
that,
almost
but if
spot
they
on
were a
too.
little lower, He can and
Oh
will
my
make
God.
you pay big
Why
time.
did I do the
And the inning
shift?
will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
That's crazy.
The
So
second
coming to
baseman.
the plate, Manny
Manny.
Trejo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And it's fouled away.
There we go.
In the air out
There we
towards
go.
left center.
Jose.
Moving to his left, and that ends the inning. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run.
Crap.
We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0
Wow.
Philadelphia.
That almost hit the rafters. That's crazy. That was really close.
Leading off the inning,
Leading off the
Craig
inning,
Reynolds, as
the
they'll look to
shortstop.
get something going
Craig.
here and even this game up.
Reynolds.
I don't know if that looks like it's been so long, but I would say from what I remember, it doesn't.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's popped up. Bowie over to his right. He's got it one away.
Did they call Larry Bowa
Time
Bowie?
to take a look at the Philly D.
The center fielder.
And this team,
Kevin.
they're not going to be moving around
Back.
as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over, second base.
All right,
and the
center
right
field.
fielder
This
to
should
play
have been
third base.
Cesar
This is gonna
Cedeno.
be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, McBride. He's got it in there. Two
Ah.
down now.
Horrible.
Batting six. The left fielder.
Stepping into the
Jose.
box, Jose Cruz.
All right, Jose.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and just a miserable effort
Crap.
there. It's 0-1.
That
And
was
there are
miserable.
our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by
Oh.
all people, pitchers, batters, managers.
Dang.
All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit it nail right on the
Fastball.
head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher.
Why'd I swing at that? Unbelievable. Horrible game. Horrible example.
They trail this one 1-0.
Sorry about this, guys. I wanted to give you guys a good game, give you like 3 or 4 hits, which is not happening.
Center fielder. Gary.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so
Okay,
tempting.
Cesar Cedeno.
Making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D.
Shortstop.
And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Ooh, they should have given me the call there.
The high fastball.
All right.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Popped him up. Number 29 has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Okay, that is Denny Walling.
In now, Bob Boone.
I vaguely remember this player, but somebody would have to pull it out of my memory, but I remember the guy had a name like Bob Boone in the catcher. They had a really attractive team. That team ended up actually went on to win the World Series against the Kansas City Royals.
Right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now
I know I'm throwing a lot of fastballs here.
Philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit
Ooh,
velocities,
nice.
I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball.
Oh, I messed up. Dang.
No question that he's going to be docked for a throwing error there.
Dickie Thon. That would have been Joe Morgan. Joe Morgan wouldn't have made that error. Joe Morgan is a two-time World Series champion with the Cincinnati Reds. He was part of the Great Eight. In fact, we got another World Series champion when it came to Phil Garner the next year on third base. And also, I think Nolan Ryan won a World Series with the 69 Mets.
He's just having a hard time putting
Could be wrong about that. I have to look that up again. Not on Google. I'm kidding. I do have to Google it.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Okay, here's my last chance.
Larry Christensen takes the call from the bullpen.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Let's see if Tug McGraw's in there, because that's actually one of the correct. I thought he was a starter, but maybe he was a reliever. Okay, let's go over to the Phillies real quick. And let's go to the manager and the bullpen. Let's see if Tug McGraw... Oh, Tug McGraw is in there. Ha-ha. Yeah, let's warm him up for just a second, and I'll bring him out for the last couple... Yep, Tug McGraw. Wow, they did a good job in this. Let's see what the Astros relievers look like. Okay, switch over to the Astros side. Manager, bullpen. You know, I think it was like... Was it Joe Sambito, or who was our closer back then? So long ago. Larry Anderson, Dave Smith. Maybe it was Dave Smith. Let me go ahead and warm him up in case I get a little bit... Oh, let me warm up another guy in case I get a little further. Larry Anderson. Okay, there we go. So I'll put Tug McGraw in just a second. Let's see if I can get on base.
Just able to get a
Alan Ashby, our catcher. I think he played a little bit of first base also.
In the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers.
There we go. Go, go, go. Go, go. Please, please. Ah, that would have been such a great way to start out the inning.
You walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
That does a little bit look like Alan Ashby.
So striding in,
Dick Thorne. No, Dickie Thon.
Here's the first pitch.
Oh,
no balls in one
dang. That was a pretty good one. It was just a little high on my little... I can do the top half also. Check swing.
Check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off upstairs, but it's a strike, and he can't believe it.
That does kind of look like Larry Christensen a little bit. Okay, I got to concentrate everything here. I got to get a hit so bad.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line.
Please, McBride no.
Giving chase.
I still got another out though. Okay, who do we got? Was Davey Lopes? Did he come onto our team? Huh. Let's just go ahead and use Phil Gardner, even though he wasn't on the team till the next year.
The pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
That mustache is indicative of the huge mustache he had back then. There we go. Oh my God! I thought I had a hit there again. Unbelievable. I forgot to bring in Tug McGraw also. Unbelievable.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Philadelphia win this one despite banging out only 2 hits. Steve Carlton earns the victory on the mound. Nolan Ryan only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss.
Our
So
final
that's a
line
wrap
score
for
this
us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasquez. We all thank
Anyway,
you
I'm
for
disappointed.
watching Major
I didn't bring in
League
Tug
Baseball on
McGraw.
MLB
I'm very
Network.
disappointed
See you
about
next time.
that. Let me go ahead and restart it.
It's
I'm already
time for
done with it.
baseball
I'm just going to
on
bring in
MLB.
Tug McGraw for one batter,
Into the
just
box,
for
Bill
fun.
Ford. He will
Okay,
lead the-
so I'm going to team select. I'm going to go to the Phillies. I'm going to bring in Tug McGraw, bullpen. Let me warm him up. I should have done this last time. They even got the haircut just about right. Let me let him once again, one batter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
1 o'clock.
Skied into very shallow right. McBride waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Okay, now we're going to go ahead and put in Tug McGraw. All right, manager, substitutions. And, oh, sorry, bullpen. Bullpen, and put in Tug McGraw.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he leaves, he's got to be saying, why'd they even bring me out here to pitch to one batter? He's like the reverse closer. Tug McGraw comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Tug McGraw.
So they did have his name in the sound files. I was curious about that. That's why I wasn't speaking for a second. Okay, I'm going to end the warm-up here. It's not letting me end the warm-up. Oh, there we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Maddox is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Okay, last chance for the Astros. I'm the pitcher.
Digging in, number 29. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Behind 0-2 now. Down the third baseline.
Oh, and he got a hit.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Unbelievable.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there.
Okay, in an alternate reality world, it's 1-0, and they have a chance.
And with the third baseman playing off the line,
They have a chance to tie it with one,
And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1.
and they have and they win it with 2.
Dream coming out of the bullpen. High
Craig Reynolds. Once again, tie it with 1 and win it with 2.
The keys. I think if you were to build a
Oh, and they
you
lose.
want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. One left
All right,
for
guys,
Houston.
that's
Now
my
it'll be the
video. Hopefully you
Phillies'
guys
turn.
liked it.
No
It was a little messy, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a good one.